The Medal of Honor, the highest military decoration awarded by the United States. It is bestowed upon those who demonstrate extraordinary courage and selflessness. It is a symbol of valor, sacrifice, and unwavering devotion to duty. Since its inception during the Civil War, it has been awarded to over 3,500 individuals. Each recipient has a story to tell, a story of bravery and sacrifice that has earned them a place in the annals of American history. One such story is that of John Andrews, a U.S. Navy seaman who received the Medal of Honor for his actions during the 1871 Korean campaign. His story is a testament to the extraordinary acts of courage that ordinary individuals are capable of in the face of danger. The Korean campaign, a little-known chapter in American military history, serves as the backdrop for Andrews' bravery. To understand his actions, we must first understand the events leading up to the campaign and the significance of the battle in which he distinguished himself. In the mid-19th century, the United States, like many Western nations, embarked on a policy of expanding its influence in Asia. The opening of Japan in 1853 by Commodore Matthew Perry had demonstrated the potential for establishing trade and diplomatic relations with countries in the region. Korea, however, remained isolated, reluctant to engage with the West. This isolationist policy led to tensions with the United States, which sought to establish trade and secure the safety of shipwrecked American sailors on Korean shores. These tensions escalated in 1866 when an American merchant ship, the USS General Sherman, was destroyed in Korean waters. The circumstances surrounding the ship's demise remained unclear, fueling American concerns about the safety of its citizens and interests in the region. Determined to resolve these issues and establish a treaty with Korea, the United States dispatched a diplomatic and military expedition to the Korean Peninsula in 1871. The expedition, consisting of 5 warships and over 1,200 men, aimed to engage in peaceful negotiations with the Korean government. However, they were also prepared to use force if necessary to protect American interests. The American expedition arrived off the coast of Korea in May 1871. Their destination, the Ganghwa Straits, a strategically important waterway leading to the Korean capital of Seoul. The straits, heavily fortified by the Koreans, were seen as a gateway to the heart of the kingdom. The American commander, Rear Admiral John Rodgers, sought to navigate the straits to demonstrate American resolve and pressure the Koreans to negotiate. However, the Koreans, viewing the American presence as a hostile intrusion, were determined to repel any attempt to pass through the straits. On June 10, 1871, the situation reached a boiling point. American survey boats, sent to chart the treacherous waters of the Ganghwa Straits, came under fire from Korean fortifications. The Koreans, armed with cannons and muskets, unleashed a barrage on the American vessels. The Americans, caught off guard but determined to assert their right to navigate the straits, returned fire. This marked the beginning of the Battle of Ganghwa, a short but fierce clash between two vastly different cultures. The American warships, armed with superior firepower, bombarded the Korean forts. Landing parties of sailors and Marines went ashore to engage the Korean defenders in close-quarters combat. Despite facing fierce resistance, the Americans managed to capture several forts, inflicting heavy casualties on the Koreans. Section 5. John Andrews. An ordinary seaman, an extraordinary act. It was during this intense fighting that John Andrews, an ordinary seaman aboard the USS Benicia, performed the act of valor that would forever etch his name in the annals of American military history. As the battle raged, Andrews lashed himself to the gunwale of the Benicia and read the depth to his crew. Constantly under fire, Andrews prevented his vessel from running aground, while allowing the cannons to decimate the Korean defenses. Yet despite the danger, Andrews refused to yield. Andrews's courageous act undoubtedly saved his crew and the ship's life, but his bravery did not end there. Section 6. A legacy forged in courage. John Andrews' actions during the Battle of Gangwon exemplify the core values of the Medal of Honor: courage, selflessness, and devotion to duty. His story, though set against the backdrop of a little-known conflict, resonates with the same power and relevance as those of Medal of Honor recipients from more prominent wars. The Medal of Honor is more than just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of the human capacity for extraordinary courage and sacrifice.